Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the RaidCall EMS 1 Summer 2013 group stages. We've got a Group B match between Typical Mistakes and Evil Geniuses. Of course, Evil Geniuses taking game 1 pretty handedly. Typical Mistakes played a really good game, made a couple of typical mistakes. It's a knee slapper, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on Dota. My name is Maut, and we've got a good game coming up between these two teams, EG. They played really well. Bambo only used Black Hole, I'm pretty sure, twice, and both times were effective. Only one of the times it was stolen by Sleazel. Still, really great game for EG. I mean, they just kind of choked out their opponents. Of course, Demon and Jail with such good farm, and then Beatas as well, getting some nice illuminates when they needed it, recalling in when they needed it. Definitely some great plays coming out from the side of EG. Meanwhile, Typical Mistakes with a sort of non-typical lineup. They went for, of course, the Naga mid, and then the, of course, solo safe lane. Well, not solo safe lane, it was more of a dual lane with the Morphling, who went for a naked shotgun. Eventually, he did get like a Null Talisman and a Wraith Band before he finished up the Ethereal Blade, but it was a pretty interesting sight to see, I gotta say. It was definitely not what I was expecting, and I mean, as soon as he went for that shotgun, I'm just like, yeah, I did not see that coming, but it almost worked in their favor. Unfortunately, they had a couple of mistakes, and it really cost them the game, but before we get into the game itself, we're obviously in the pick ban phase, which has changed up a little bit since 6.78, but I'd like to say check out nationalesl.com if you're confused about the standings, things like that. Really check it out. Make sure you know what's going on over there. If you'd like to watch in-game, show off your cool EG flare, or your pennant, excuse me, please pick up the ticket. It's one of these, the RaidCall EMS 1 Summer 2013. Please pick up this ticket. It works not only for the American side, but also for the European side as well. So definitely pick that up, check it out, watch in-game. I know I'm not the best with the camera from time to time, but that's fine. Typical Mistakes, of course, they're going to go ahead and ban out the Bat Router and the IO, Gyrocopter, and Darkseer for EG. So they really love banning that Gyrocopter out. Not a surprise that they do. This does leave, of course, the Lifestealer if they do want to pick that up. I'm pretty sure Typical Mistakes will go down that route, I think, if they can. Even though he did get that open wounds nerf, I think that it's still a really good pickup there.
5 seconds
could do a ton of damage. I mean, he's just a good hero all around. So we are going to jump into game number 2, guys, and here we go. The first pick is going to come out in a few moments from EG. It will be the Nature's Prophet, so I've got to believe that it's going to be Bambo playing up that Nature's Prophet. He does such a good job. He's all over the map, participating in ganks early on, and he just does so well with it. So look to see Bambo on that Nature's Prophet, but then again, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, so apparently my mic is staticky. I'm going to go ahead and reset that. I apologize.
10 seconds remaining.
All right, are we good? Are we good?
5 seconds.
I apologize
remaining.
if it's not better. Hopefully that should be fixed now. I'm really sorry about that one. I'm going to go into, of course, the picks for Typical Mistakes here. 1 minute on reserve time left for Typical Mistakes. Let me know if that's fixed, by the way, in chat or in Skype. If anybody's on my Skype, please give me a holler. Typical Mistakes, of course, they've got 1 minute left in reserve time here. Somebody's TPing, or DCing out, excuse me. It looks like it is Ryu on this side of Typical Mistakes, but 55 seconds. They're using a lot of their reserve time here. Not sure what they want to go. They have 2 picks right now. By the way, there's only 2 picks for the first round of picking, so keep that in mind. And 43 seconds left in reserve time for Typical Mistakes, and they're using a lot of it. I'm concerned. I hope Goody didn't DC or anything like that, but maybe they're just taking a lot of time. Nope, there they go with the Storm Spirit and the Nyx Assassin. I've seen Typical Mistakes play Storm Spirit before. Cakes is a very good Storm, does it very well. Nyx Assassin is going to get picked up as well. Evil Geniuses, they've got a pick right now, and they're going to get into the next ban phase. So EG, of course, they have plenty of reserve time, whereas Typical Mistakes used a lot of it. EG, not using really any of it at this point.
10 seconds remaining.
Very interested to see
5 seconds
what they
remaining.
can accomplish here with this lineup right now. There they go with the DK again. So Jayo's going to be up on that DK, I'd have to imagine. And they just love that hero just because, of course, the splash or the poison damage early on is a really good utility. Getting some early towers as well just provides some nice tankiness onto your lineup. So that's good. So definitely a nice pickup for the side of EG. Looking forward to seeing what everyone's going to ban out. You've got
remaining.
Storm, who'll probably go mid, I think, if you're on the side of typical mistakes. Nyx Assassin should be
5
supporting
seconds
here.
remaining.
So don't need to ban out any mids if you're on the side of EG. In fact, they probably could pick one up unless they want to send JO into the mid lane on DK.
EG's
If I was on the side of TM, I think I would ban out
Dire
the
team ban.
Templar Assassin right now. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. I think that's probably your best option here. I think because Demon runs it so often and so well. I'd say definitely want to ban out that Templar Assassin. I could be wrong here, but I just
10
think that's probably the
seconds
best ban
remaining.
for them. Then again, they might not. They might use it for some other hero that is
5 seconds.
of good quality. And they're going to ban the Chen out, fearing that EG might run that Chen. And it's going to be the Lone Druid coming out for the side of Evil Genius's ban. Typical mistakes now. They've got a pickup here of their own. And going to take some time. Of course, they only have 32 seconds of reserve time. A little disconcerting, but I don't think they're too concerned about it at this point. Looking at what they might pick up, can pick up a carry, another support, offlaner, something like that. There's a lot of them left in the pool. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. The Darkseer's gone, as well as the, of course, Lone Druid. And there's a few left, but
10 seconds
they
remaining.
might just go for a jungle hero and just kind of abandon that lane altogether. But
5 seconds remaining.
is the mic bad again? This is really frustrating. I apologize, everybody. Hopefully that really does do it. So, Rubik is going to be the next pick for the side of typical mistakes, and that's a good pickup for them, I think. We saw it used pretty effectively, but against, obviously, a big team fight hero like Enigma, I think it was really where it shined. I mean, the Rubik pickup against these two heroes, not quite as good, but then again, Rubik is just a great support in general. So, EG now, they've got a pick of their own, and then, of course, another pick coming out from typical mistakes
10
thereafter.
seconds. 10
Looking at what they have,
remaining.
I'd imagine a mid hero, and Templar Assassin is
5
not out of the realm of
seconds.
possibilities
5
right now.
seconds remaining.
But 1
Reserve time.
1 minute and 30 seconds of reserve time left for EG. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they want to do here in terms of mid hero. I think that there's the Templar Assassin available. You're going against a Storm Spirit, who shouldn't have that great of a time against TA. It's more of a wash than anything. It's going to be a Disruptor pickup. That's going to be their support right now, at least one of them anyways. So typical mistakes, they have the option to pick up a carry now or an offlaner. Depends on what they want to run. They've only got 11 seconds of reserve time right now. Disruptor's certainly going to be a good pickup against the Storm Spirit, and I think that's the reason why they went down that route. With that glimpse available, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a nice pickup for them.
EG's
Luna
time
coming
to
out for
pick.
typical mistakes, one of Goody's many heroes that he can play effectively and just farm out outstandingly. He's just a very good carry. We saw it in the previous game how much he could farm, and he kind of went to another level there. But of course, he did have a free lane essentially. EG, they've got to pick up here. Are they going to pick up a mid? Is it going to be the Templar Assassin? I'm not 100% sure myself. Maybe I'm riding this Templar Assassin train a little
10
too
seconds
hard here, but
remaining.
EG, of course, they do have this pickup. They've got a minute of reserve time as well. I
5
imagine they're going to go
seconds
for a mid.
remaining.
So, yeah, 1 minute and 15 seconds left in reserve time right now. And so Disruptor, DK, Nature's Prophet, they can pick up another support. They do need a mid at this point, something along those lines. Nature's Prophet should be going off lane or solo safe lane, depending on how they want to lane it. Bambo can certainly do either. So, all right, thank you, chat, for alerting me about my mic. Sorry that I did it again. I apologize. But enough about that. Let's get back into the drafting here, as of course this draft is almost done. 43 seconds of reserve time. I keep talking about the time that they have to spend. Really, they just want to really think about what they're doing right now. If you look at the lineup, they still have that really strong pushing lineup because of the Nature's Prophet this time around. The Chen ban was smart from typical mistakes. Get rid of all of sort of that pushing potential. Oh, Lion. Oh, gosh. EG picking up a Lion here. We'll see if they want to try to get an Ags on him. And that could be certainly very interesting. Lion, a decent hero, I think. Sort of undervalued, I think. But you've got, of course, the Hex, the Earth Spike as well. And
10 seconds remaining.
the Mana Drain. Well, Mana Drain's not the best spell, but
5
still nice.
5
Finger of Death,
seconds
though, I
remaining.
mean, if you get that 20-second cooldown going with that Aghanim Scepter, there is going to be some damage done. Some ridiculous damage done. And they were talking about it on Mad the other night, and it's just so much damage that you can pump out, especially if you can get it off twice in the team fight. Certainly could be ridiculous. And there's the puck ban coming out from Typical Mistakes, so alleviating all of sort of the just mobility and control that puck can give against a team like Typical Mistakes with, of course, the Storm Spirit, the Luna, the Dream Coil would be really, really effective against that lineup. And that makes more sense. I think that's probably a better ban than the Templar Assassin ban. So, smart ban out coming from Typical Mistakes right now. Very good ban. Make sure they avoid that puck. Then the Bounty Hunter going to come out as well from the side of EG. Now the last two picks are going to come in here. You've got the Luna, you've got the Rubik, you've got the Nyx Assassin, you've got the Storm. Do you pick an offlaner? I think you have to at this point. Evil Geniuses, they've got Nature's Prophet, DK, Disruptor, Lion, and they need a mid of some sort unless they want to send that DK. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be maybe an aggressive trial lane with the Luna, the Rubik, and the Nyx Assassin. Throw that Drow Ranger up into the top lane, solo safe lane, or perhaps mid. Then send Storm mid or solo safe lane. I'm imagining you're going to send Storm to the mid lane and then Drow Ranger solo safe lane. Maybe they could do a defensive trial lane off lane Luna, but I'm not 100% sure about that. And then the Broodmother are going to come out from EG. So it looks like they do want to send DK mid, probably. They can do a dual lane mid if they wanted to as well. I don't think they will. Broodmother is going to be played by Bambo. So I was talking about how I thought that Bambo was going to be on the Nature's Prophet. Looks like that's not the case. Bambo is going to be playing that Broodmother. That's an offlane Broodmother. That's going to be Lion as well as Disruptor as well as... No, Lion's going to go mid. Oh, so they're going to do a mid Lion. Disruptor supporting the DK. Nature's Prophet is going to be in the jungle, it looks like. Okay, that makes more sense. And we're just waiting, of course, on Beatus to pick up that Disruptor, and we're going to jump into the game. So, once again, I apologize for any mic issues, and we're going to jump into the game in just a moment. This is game number 2 between EG versus Typical Mistakes here on the RaidCall EMS 1 Summer 2013 Group Stage for America. We've already seen one good matchup tonight. That was, of course, KP versus Arctic Gaming. Check out the VODs later when I upload them. Now we're jumping into game number 2 of this one, EG versus Typical Mistakes. On the side of TM, we're going to see Sleazel. He's up on the Nyx Assassin. Cakes is going to be on the Storm Spirit. We see Sheep on the Rubik. Goody will be on the Drow Ranger, and Ryu will be on the Luna. Nope, mid Luna is what it looks like. I'm not 100% sure still. On the side of EG, Beataz will be on the Disruptor. We see Jo on the Dragon Knight. Bambo will be on the Broodmother. Fear will be on the Nature's Prophet, and Demon will be on the Lion. Nope, Jo's going to go mid, so I was wrong again. But that's fine. Beataz down in the bottom lane right now with Demon. Fear's going to be in the jungle. Top lane is going to be Bambo. So no aggressive trial lane coming out from the side of TM or anything like that. Cakes is going to be heading into the jungle right now, going Static Remnant as well as Bottle. Sleazel's roaming around as well, but he's going to be supporting. Ryu is sitting here in the mid lane. Can potentially go up to the top lane, but of course Goody is up here, so I'm not sure where they're sending everybody. It looks like they might do... I mean, Sheep is here. He's got a ward. It looks like he wants to throw a ward. He's already thrown one here. Are they going to dual lane mid and just abandon bottom lane? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Cakes is up here right now. Goody is up here. Is Cakes going to go in the jungle? At this point, I am just like grabbing at straws here, guys. I'm just like, I don't know how they're going to lane this. These laning combinations don't make sense to me. But at the same time, we're going to find out very soon what's going to happen here. Sheep just making sure, of course, he's got vision on Roche. So he's going to make sure no early Roche is happening. DD rune here at the bottom rune spot. Beataz is just going to go ahead and deny that. Demon down to the bottom lane. He's going to be looking for any sort of wards here, just trying to stop the stack, the pull. Fear is going to be heading down to the bottom lane. So he's going to go to the jungle, it looks like, and that means that looks like Demon's going to be the one getting farmed here. Ryu is sitting in the mid lane right now. Sheep is going to head up top, make this a tri lane. Cakes is going to jungle on the Storm. Goody is going to be up here with, of course, Sleazel as well. So, yeah, I mean, they're just going to go ahead and abandon the bottom lane. So, right now, Ryu has 2 CS at this point. Demon is going to get free farm. We will probably see an Aghanim on Demon relatively soon. I mean, if he can get free farm, he's going to probably try to go that as quickly as possible. In fact, he bought boots pretty much right off the bat here. He's got some tangos as well. Demon looking good right now. I mean, he's going to be able to get that early Ags as quickly as possible, assuming no one comes and ganks him. There's nobody down here to really stop his farm. Cakes might go and head down there at some point, but he's starting with Bottle, using Static Remnant, trying to get some CS here. He's actually just stacking it, as you can see at this point, and that's going to do a lot of damage there. He's going to get a lot of gold as well. So smart jungle play coming out from the side of the Storm Spirit here for Cakes. Meanwhile, down in the go ahead and just make some treants. He's got his TP as well. Going to be able to provide some support in ganks. Bambo is going to be up in the top lane right now, going for a Soul Ring recipe. Sheep as well as Goody. Goody's going to get 6 CS here, as you can see. So they're already starting pretty well here on the side of Typical Mistakes. Jay, of course, just trying to get some CS. He's got 5, as you can see. No early aggression is going to be coming out, I don't think. This is a very safe lineup for both teams. They don't want to try to be as aggressive as possible here. And in the mid lane, Jayo got that Quelling Blade. Going to be able to CS pretty effectively right now. Ryu, with early Lucent Beam damage, he can harass Jayo potentially out of the lane. He's also got Lunar Blessing, and I think that Lunar's a very good mid, and especially if you can get level 6 and get some ganks off early, certainly could be helpful. Caesar's going to go ahead and try to contest this pull that Bambo is doing right now. Bambo just trying to get some experience in some farms. Sheep is going to roam through as well. Goody's here as well, but now Bambo does have to back off to, of course, his wave of just webs here and just sit and try to leech experience, and he'll do so, but now the wave is pushing out. Meanwhile, bottom lane, EG looking for a very early tower with Fear, and there's nobody coming down here to help. There's a fortification. It is not going to fly, and I think Demon wants to try to get this tower killed. Not able to get it, but still, he's got plenty of gold in the bank now, and he's going to start making his way to an items. At least I would hope so. I mean, free farm Demon, and you're not going to go Ags right now? That's what I'm hoping anyway. So I'm hoping he does pick up that Aghanims early on. But at the same merit, the rest of the side of Typical Mistakes, they're farming pretty effectively right now. 2 circlets on the Luna. Looks like he's going to go for a double Wraith Band or something like that. Suzel up in the top lane.
Dire's bottom tower
Goody.
is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And they're going for the tier 2 bottom, and that's why you see that fortification flying out. And they want to take another one, and they might be able to do so right now. And this is surprising that they're not doing anything about this. There is going to be a TP now coming from Sleazel, but they need more. They could potentially just dive on him. Oh, and beat is he wanted that glimpse back with that TP. Unfortunately, was just a little too late there. But would that have been interesting? Absolutely. In the mid lane right now, Ryu against Jayo. 14 last hits for, of course, Jayo. It's looking at 17 for Ryu right now. Meanwhile, this tier 2 tower taking quite a bit of damage. Fear with his treants doing a nice job tanking. There is, of course, this catapult, which is providing a little bit of an annoyance there. They should be able to take this. So there's no fortification available. Nobody roaming through. Cakes is still in the jungle. He has boots, by the way, but that's it. Top lane, nobody's got a TP here. So this is a tier 2 gone, and it's going to go for free pretty much. And Demon still trying to get that last hit, unable to do so, but he's at 1,400 gold. He's going to immediately purchase up a Hand of Midas on him. Oh boy. And it looks like Fear is going to go ahead and TP back home, get some more regen. Meanwhile, Ryu taking some damage here from Jayo's Fire Breath. Breathe Fire, excuse me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Up in the top lane right now, Goody. Doing a nice job of farming himself. Sitting at 19 CS. Bambo's getting some CS of his own at 15, which is pretty good in a solo lane, especially when you're up against, 2 or 3 heroes. Sheep is going to go ahead and pull. Bambo's going to just try to leech this, or at least maybe even try to get a few last hits there. Ryu continuing on forward. 22 CS, of course, for Goody at this point. Cakes up here in the top lane, top jungle. Continue to farm, of course. Level 4 for him. Checking out the levels right now. He's doing okay. Level 5 for Bambo, so that's pretty good. Meanwhile, Bambo doing a lot of damage to Sheep here. He's going to even try to use the Spawn Spiderlings again. There's the silence going out from the side of Goody. Not in time. There's first blood going for Bambo, but Goody going to try to get a revenge kill. He will, in fact, do so. So Goody picks up that kill, but Bambo does pick up first blood. Meanwhile, Fear looking to try to go on Goody here. Goody's going to go ahead and salve up. The Spiderling's going to try to cancel it. They will do so, but he's also eating a tree right now. He's going to go right around the trees. Now a TP coming in, this time again from Rubik. Sheep looking to maybe go on Fear, but Fear's already backed off, as you can see. Demon down to the bottom lane. Very close to 6, so he'll have that Finger of Death. He's also got his Midas completed. Bambo. Almost 6 as well, so he'll have Incapacitating Bite. So Fear's up here. Looks like he might want to try to push or just head out of here. 1-1 the score. Very defensive game right now. Very passive. Not a whole lot going on. The first 2 kills coming at about 5 minutes in the game. And it looks as if right now that Typical Mistakes was doing well, but of course those 2 towers going for EG very early on. There's a nice experience lead for Typical Mistakes, but the gold is 3,000 in EG's favor, and a lot of that is because of those free towers down in the bottom lane. So they need to really get some farm for Goody up here in the top lane at this point. He's got 30, but he needs a little bit more than that. He has a very early Helm of the Dominator. That's going to be nice to have. That lifesteal as well. Turn off those cold arrows. Roaming through is Sheep as well as Case. Case has no mana. He's got a bottle and a Haste Rune bottled up as well. Ryu's going to look for the bottom rune. Was not able to find it, of course. It is top there, but meanwhile, Bamboo, do they have any vision right now is the question. Wow, Sheep is taking a lot of damage. There's an incapacitating, or excuse me, spawn spiderlings, and that's just too much damage with his spiderlings on top of that. So Bamboo taking a nice, easy kill as well. And these spiderlings, they hurt. They hurt a lot. And Goody's got to back off here. As you can see, Fear's coming through. He's going to maybe make some treants in just a moment. The spiderlings just waiting for the tower. And these creeps to get out of the wave. EG now starting to get a lot of map control here when they maybe necessarily shouldn't have it. As you can see, I mean, like, everybody's kind of back along this area. They're not trying to defend this tier 1 tower. Ryu. He's sitting at 33 CS, and finally, Jo has eclipsed him. He's at 36 right now. Not going for Hand of Midas like we saw in the last game. Now TP coming in from Sleazel up in the top lane, looking to maybe just go on Bambo or something along those lines. Of course, it is very difficult. He's very speedy on those webs with his boots, and going to need some sort of detection to get to him, which neither of them have. Nobody, actually, Rubik does have some sentries on top of him right now. 7:30 into the game. Let's take a look at the graph real quick. Even experience. Gold is 5,000 in favor of EG right now as they take that top tier 1 tower here. And they're just pushing down their throat. They're just being very aggressive. They know that if this game goes late, Typical Mistakes probably is going to outcarry them with the Luna, with the Drow Ranger as well. Despite Jo doing a lot of damage like we saw in the previous game, and Broodmother can do a lot of damage as well. But they know that they need to start pushing here, and they've been doing a good job of it. The question is, where is Demon at with his Aghanims right now? He's sitting at 1,400 gold. He's got brown boots. Does he want to buy that point booster is the question. Meanwhile, mid lane, Jo definitely in some trouble. Big gank coming out, and Goody's going to pick up that kill as well. And that's some boots for him as well on top of that. Bambo is sitting in the webs right now. Bambo, sentry ward up on him. Looking to go on him right now. There's 4 heroes around here for Typical Mistakes. They need to make a move. There's the sentry ward right now. They need to be able to just telekinesis or something, but there's no sentry ward here anymore. They're just going to try to kill these, of course, these spiders. There's the Centaur Con stump. That didn't bounce at all, surprisingly enough. Jay is going to go back mid after that death, and he's going to continue to farm away. Down to the bottom lane. Demon going for, of course, his arcane boots first. Just going to need some mana to be able to fight. And Bambo is going to go for an Orchid Malevolence, and that's definitely, I think, the best item choice in this scenario. Get that silence going and just do a ton of damage, which he's already doing already. And Bambo is sitting nearby. It looks like he wants to go on somebody, but it's not going to happen. He's going to head out of there, down to the bottom. Sleazel is vendetted up with Ryu. They're looking for something to happen here. Jao's on his own side of the river here. Up in the top lane, Sheep and Goody just sitting around. Goody's still trying to get some more farm here. He's only sitting at 43 CS, so now EG's starting to eclipse them in terms of CS. The experience should be going now the way of EG. In fact, it is by 1,500, and as well as the 5,000, if not more, gold advantage they have. A lot like the previous game, but at the same time, I just think that EG's lanes have been working really well for them. I think the biggest deal was that they sent nobody down bottom here to contest against this push that they had. Took 2 free towers, then they took 1 up in the top lane as well. The mid one is the only tier 1 left on the map, and there's also there's only 2 tier 2s as well because of that. So Goody now continuing to farm away. 500 gold, regular brown boots on him still. We'll see what he wants to get next. Jo going to go ahead and just try to take this tower. Fear's going to grab the last hit with his treants, and they'll back off. And so he's going to go ahead and purchase up his treads. Beat is now sitting on arcane boots of his own, surprisingly enough. And Demon, of course, there it is. That is the point booster, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what's coming next. So he's going to go ahead and try to get that Aghanims. He's 2,500 gold away from it. Oh boy. He's also only at level 1 Finger of Death, by the way. Meanwhile, telekinesis on the Bambo. There's the Vendetta. Damage as well. And, of course, the Dust just in case. And Goody will pick up that kill. And that Fade Bolt. There was the bounce, as you heard it right there. But doesn't get the kill on any of them, by the way. But a nice pick-off. That's going to provide Goody some decent experience as well as gold. TP now coming in from Fear, looking to maybe just turn around and farm here on the high ground. In fact, will do so. He's going to maybe use his Midas in just a couple of seconds. Down to the bottom lane, Demon continuing to farm away. 2-3 is the score at 10 minutes into the game. 11 minutes, excuse me. Luna just trying to get some CS, but here comes Jo. And Storm Spirit up in the top lane. Continuing, or jungle, excuse me. Been jungling this entire game. He has his treads. He's level 8 right now. looking at his level in comparison, I mean, everyone else is kind of 8 and 9 on the side of EG, whereas the supports for Typical Mistakes are about 6 and 7. So there is that nice experience lead. Glimpse flying out. Ryu canceling his attack animation for, of course, that Eclipse. Goody now going to back off. And Smoke Gang potentially coming out from the side of Typical Mistakes. Looks like they want to head up top here. Fear is in the jungle right now, but they're kind of far away from him, and he's just going to head back into the lane and head back home. And Broodmother, I hope they have some detection for her. I'd imagine they do. They've got a sentry. They also have Dust on Sleazel. He's going to be go ahead and just use that Vendetta. Impale. Oh, uses the Dust first. Bambo definitely in some trouble. There's the Telekinesis, the Fade Bolt. Bambo taking a lot of damage, but he's not dead yet. He still has that Dust on him. He's really, really speedy, as you can see. And Bambo, it looks like he's going to try to TP out of here. He's going to make another web, and he's going to go ahead and go up here in the top. Meanwhile, Jo throwing up his Elder Dragon form, looking to go on Goody, but he's got no support. Bambo's still alone here. He's limping away, barely. Can he get out of this is the question. Goody taking some damage. Just misses that silence, by the way, and Bambo is just hobbling away. So, Bambo will survive somehow, some way. So, that's a little bit surprising there. Cakes is going to get Glimpse back as he decides to ball Lightning, looking for initiation, but Beat is throwing up that kinetic field, not able to find anything there. Fear is going to continue to farm away here in the top lane right now. Demon coming through, Ogre Club done for him. 2 pieces away from that Aghanim Scepter. That's what everyone's waiting for here. Rebrews in the mid lane, just trying to get some farm. 82 CS for Cakes as well, which is very good for him. Needs to get that CS going. He's going to be going for an Orchid level, and as you can see, he's got that Robe of the Magi. Looks like EG's looking for a mid tower. They already took the tier 1 mid, so... Alright, back in the game. Luna with that Ogre Club, going for BKB up in the top. Sheep definitely in some trouble. He's going to TP out. Meanwhile, Goody and Cakes are going to TP in and just try to push back this aggression. Bambo's here as well. Sleazel's going to Vendetta up right next to Bambo. Bambo knows that he did that. He's going to say, yeah, I just saw that guy Vendetta. Beat is down here. The mid lane looks like they're going to try to push mid at this point. Jo has his Elder Dragon form in about 13 seconds. Bambo up here in the top lane still. Maybe looking to initiate on Ryu, looking to initiate on anybody. Here comes Demon. He's going to use the finger. Looks like he might pop it, but nice and pale in time. There's going to be the silence, the Static Storm coming out. Beat is... Oh, Ryu just barely surviving, but he will in fact go down. And that's a double kill for Demon, by the way, guys. Cakes now in some trouble. There's the stun from Jo. Do they have enough damage? Yes, absolutely they do. 4 kills. Demon with a triple kill. Goody now in some trouble as well. He's going to go down to Jo or Bambo. Bambo going to provide the damage there. The Breathe Fire helping out as well. A team wipe coming out now on the side of Typical Mistakes. And EG poised to take another tower. And they've got a 5,000 experience lead, 10,000 gold lead. And that's only the triple kill for Demon. Oh, goodness. He is 400 gold away from a completed Aghanim Scepter. He's going to have that relatively soon. If they can take this tower as well, they'll be able to get it. But I don't think they want to fight again. It's a little too early for a tier 2, perhaps. Maybe they'll think differently, but... Beat is in Bambo up here in the top lane. It's like my golf voice. It's a good shot. Tiger Woods. That's the forearm. And it's in the hole. So Beat is in Bambo, just content with sitting here. Bambo's done a lot of this, just sitting in his webs, and he's actually benefited greatly from it. He's got his second Oblivion Staff. The Orchid's going to be done soon. Speaking of Oblivion Staves, Cakes only has none of them, so he's just trying to get double Robe of the Magi and get those Oblivion Staves up as quickly as possible, but that last team wipe is not going to help him. Ryu not even able to use Eclipse there, needs his BKB desperately. Goody with the Helm of the Dominator right now. Bambo looking for a kill up in the top lane. Sheep needs to get out of there. Spawn Spiderlings, the Thunder Strike damage, too much. Will he survive is the question. Looks like he will. Oh, and the glimpse onto Sleazel. He gets sent back by Beatis, but here comes Cakes going right on to Beatis. Beatis might fall here and absolutely will. Bambo immediately. Interestingly enough. And Fear, of course, well, he's got that Claymore done. He's going to be going for that Shadow Blade. checking out the net worth chart here. 7,000 for Demon right now. He is leading the way. Bambo's got 6,000, 6,000 for Jo as well, and 5,000 for Fear. They are absolutely crushing Typical Mistakes in, of course, the net worth chart. So this game is starting to get out of reach here for the side of Typical Mistakes just a little bit. And Jo and Betas. Jo's going to pick up a DD rune. And this could really be devastating if they decide to fight here. Ryu roaming through. Elder Dragon form is popped. Jo with the Shadow Blade looking to chase right now. Bambo's around as well. But this is like a 3 versus... Actually, it's a 3 versus 3 fight. But Ryu's actually backing off way far. They'd have to go behind the tier 2 tower if they wanted to fight. But now, Jo just says, whatever. Let's try to push into the tier 2, it looks like. Fear can TP in whenever. He's got that on cooldown. Off cooldown, excuse me. Smoke now coming out from Ryu and Goody. They're looking to maybe find somebody. They could potentially go all the way over to Fear. Jo, of course, is Shadow Bladed up. Smoke for Demon as well. His Aghanims is done, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Aghanim Scepter up on Lion. So it is completed. They're going to smoke into Roche right now. Goody and Ryu trying to take this here. Now this is going to be a free tier 2 tower. In fact, Nature's Prophet will pick that one up. Broodmother grabbing an Orchid Malevolence here, guys. But Roche, very low in health. They might pick up that Aegis right now. Demon roaming through. He's looking for an Aghanims, or excuse me, a Finger. Sleazel, of course, is Vendetta right now. Shadowblade up on the Nature's Prophet. Now a stun. TPing in, coming out from Fear right now. They're going to pick up the Aegis. Meanwhile, they're going to grab a kill on the side of Cakes, who was nearby. But Demon will, in fact, go down. I'm not sure where he died. Okay, so he went down right near that tower. Just trying to be a little too aggressive, I believe. Meanwhile, up at the top tower, they're trying to take the tier 3. Bambo going to get silenced. Slowed. Very slowed. Bambo's going to fall. Double kill for Sheep up in that top lane. And now a TP coming out from the side of Fear. And so, I think they were a little too aggressive there. Ryu doesn't have that Aegis. I believe it's on Goody. Yep. And now they're going to try to go on Ryu. Did they use the glimpse is the question. Just used it, I believe. Trying to go for this tier 2 tower right now. Defense coming out from the side of Sheep as well as Ryu. Up in the top lane. Goody's going to roam through here as well. Bambo drew a sad face there in that little square, in case you guys didn't see it. I've yet to see the Finger of Death, but I'm keeping a close eye on it. He also has his Midas still, so you can get another item as well. Plus, he's a level 11 now, so it is level 2 Finger. And here comes Sleazel. Do they have any sort of vision around here? Demon might get initiated on. There's the Vendetta. There's the Impale, the Mana Burn as well, the Silence. He is going to go down again. Nice kill for the side of Typical Mistakes. EG, they're ahead, but nice usage of the glimpse there from Betas to say, okay, get out of here. I don't want you chasing me, Mr. Storm Spirit. No pudding pop for you. And they're going to continue to try to push here. Bambo heading back to his natural habitat, the top jungle, where he's littered the ground with webs everywhere. Mid lane right now is getting pushed to tier 1 tower. It's going to get fortified. Bambo just wants to go ahead and go for this tier 3 tower. Bottom lane also getting split pushed right now. So they're going to defend this, and they're actually going to back off right now and just try to defend this tier 3 tower. But Bambo up here in the top lane as well, just trying to go in here. Maybe could potentially solo Sheep right now. That could be interesting to see. Just trying to make them waste as much time as possible. Demon is back up. He's going to continue to farm. Looking for something right now. He's going to use his Midas on one of the big creeps, I'd imagine. Probably the Alpha Wolf. There it goes. Alright, so Demon continuing to try to get to level 16. So we can get that damage up to 1,025 damage and a cooldown of 20 seconds. The American Dream. Jo pushing the tower down. Fortification's going to fly. Sleazel's here with Vendetta. No sentry wards on the ground here, but Beatus is ready for action. There's going to be the Vendetta, the Impale. Nice Static Storm to come out to help Jo survive right now. Cake's definitely in some trouble. The Dragon Tail and the Breathe Fire enough for the kill for Jo. And there's going to be, of course, Spike, Carapace, and Goodies here as well. Just trying to push this back. But Jo now looking for Goody. There's the Dragon Tail again onto, of course, Goody. The Finger of Death immediately obliterates the Nyx Assassin, and that's on cooldown for... Oh, wait. It's minutes at level 12. I forgot about that. Geometry set on the ground. Goody. Age is gone. Dragon Tail again. There's the Impale coming out from Demon. And a buyback immediately from Goody right now. Ryu going to roam through as well. He's, of course, very close. Glimpsed back up onto the low ground here. Beat is going to head out of there, though. The tier 2 tower is, in fact, gone. And so I completely forgot you need to be level 16 for the level 3. Oh, well. Demon's going to get there eventually. A minute cooldown is still nothing to scoff at here, so... Beat is the point booster of his own. Yeah, Not sure what he's going to go for. Maybe a Bloodstone might be a big pickup for him. Ryu now with that Mithril Hammer with the Ogre Club. Very close to that BKB. He needs it desperately to really stay in these fights. And now Sleazel coming through with Vendetta. He's going to pass right through Fear. There's the Thunderstrike onto Goody. The Sentry Ward's on the ground right now for the Dire side. Static Storm not used. Fear definitely in some trouble. And a double kill for Cakes. Very nice. Very, very nice. He, of course, had that Gem of True Sight. So when he came into Vision, I did not know that. But when he came into Vision, they picked up some kills. So looking at the graphs real quick, 7,500 experience lead for EG. Gold at 15,000. BKB is done now, of course, for the side of Jo. He's going to be picking that up momentarily as soon as it flies out to him. And Demon still trying to get to level 16 here. Of course, using his Midas. He's almost 14 right now. So the race is on. Race to level 16, guys. That's what it is. And now they're going to want to go for this tier 1 finally. But here come the Spiderlings assaulting up in the top tower. Sheep's just like, whatever, I'm going to try to defend as well as possible. And he actually stole it, by the way. So he stole Spiderlings. It's nice. And they'll take that tier 1 tower mid. TP now coming up from Betas in the bottom lane. He's going to just try to push this back so that they cannot get another tier 1 tower. Up here in the jungle, Bambo, his home. He's raising his children there. And now he'll head up even further north. This looks like he doesn't have a TP scroll, so he can't TP out, but he's just going to sit way up here. And Demon, 1,000 gold. He's going to pick up a Void Stone just so he's got that mana regen going. Maybe the start of a Perseverance, I'd imagine. Into maybe a Refresher Orb, because why not? Now they want to fight. EG's going to try to surround here. Betas is not available, by the way. Fear can TP in at any point. Betas not so much unless he's got Boots of Travel. Here comes Jo, immediately stunning on Goody. There's the BKB. The Eclipse is going to go. Jo's going to avoid a lot of that damage. Demon's not going to be so lucky. He's going to fall instantaneously. But Jo's doing a ton of damage onto Cakes right now. Cakes can ball lightning away. Bambo looking to try to get that kill. Not going to be able to get it. There's the Sprout onto Sleazel. The Mana Burn onto Fear. Ryu in some trouble. Ryu's going to fall. One more hit should do the job, and it will. DK with a double kill. Jo picking that one up. Sleazel is vendetta right now. Maybe going to try to get a pick off here. And no other vision available right now. Beat is pushing down bottom lane. No Boots of Travels on him. And Sleazel looking to go on Jo right now. But no, he's just going to pass right by and say, hey, how you doing? See you later. Down to the bottom lane. Fear's going to help. Beat is pushing his bottom tier 3 tower. Luna's down for about 30 seconds. It's going to be tough to take this, but of course, they actually did take the tier 3 tower, so never mind. There's no fortification either, so look at that. Sleazel TPing out, back to the base, back to home. Tier 3 is going to be taking some damage here from Jo right now, and this is troublesome. If this Rax goes down, Typical Mistakes is going to be even in a worse hole right now. And I don't know if Demon's going to be able to get to level 16 here. He's level 14 right now. He's very close to 15, but in this game, I don't know how long it's going to be prolonged for. TM is doing a very good job of defending. The Raxes don't go down. I thought they might have tried to go in there, but the rest of the team was not available for EG. Fear TP'd it out. He's got a Mystic Staff. He's going to be going for an Ultimate Orb next, and then, of course, he'll have that Void Stone to finish off the Scythe of Vise. Or the Hex Stick, whatever you want to call it. Beat is going to get out of here. Checking out the net worth chart real quick. 11,000 for Jo, 10,000 for, of course, the Nature's Prophet, 10,000 for the Lion. They're leading the way by a wide margin here. GPM, only 486 for Jo, so not quite as good as it was in the previous game, but still pretty acceptable, pretty great. And Goody now, continuing to farm, just trying to get something going right now. Goody sitting only at 141 CS. His items lacking, just desperately trying to get a BKB. It'll be a little bit of a time before he can get that. Roche not available for about 3.5 minutes, it looks like. Cakes, of course. And when I say looks like, I mean I absolutely have no idea. This clock is interesting. BKB being forced to be used as Cakes was going in looking for that kill. He actually has his Orc of Malevolence, by the way. So Jo popping that BKB a little bit prematurely, however, just might have saved his life, actually. And all the teams are really just, both teams, excuse me, are just content with farming at this point. Very close for that level 16 for Lion, and that's going to be level 3 Finger. He's not even skilling up Mana Drain, because who wants Mana Drain? Literally, who wants Mana Drain? Bambo has Armlet on the Broodmother. Build Armlet on every hero, it's fine. Down to the bottom lane, Sleazel looking for a kill on Betas. Might be able to get it, but Betas, of course, is actually a little bit more tanky with that Vitality Booster. Sleazel's going to TP back home. Up in the top lane, Bambo sitting right next to a Dire Sentry Ward. Yeah, I think the goal of this game right now is just to get Demon up to level 16 and then go for something. And then actually probably wait for the Roche as well. And that's right around the time when they're going to probably try to make a move here. Typical Mistakes, there's not a whole lot they can do. They can try to get pickoffs with Vendetta and Smoke, but at the same time, that leaves them open with their towers to be split pushed from Fear, from Bambo, something like that. And it's very difficult to smoke gank Bambo when you can't see him. And the Gem of True Sight, I think, might have been killed. No, Cake's got it back, actually, so he still has it. 3-man push coming down bottom lane. Jo is, of course, Shadowblade walking there. And Scythe of Eyes is completed. Fear can TP wherever and be available. They will get a kill on Broodmother. And does he have buyback is the question. Yes, he absolutely does. They're going to TP back home and just try to defend this right now. Demon, very close to 16. Roche, very close to spawning. Fear, looking for killing Sleazel. He's immediately going to get Spike Carapace. Is there in Vendetta available? Absolutely not. Fear is going to hex him up. He can use a Shadowblade damage if he needs to, or he can just right-click him to death, and he will go down. Bloodstone finished up for Lion, by the way, and Fear picks up that kill. Nicely done. And now Demon with the Bloodstone does not care about mana regeneration. And he is 16, ladies and gentlemen. 22nd Finger of Death. It is time to fight, I think, if you are on the side of EG. Fear, trying to get away. He is silenced. Do they have vision on him? Looks like they do not. The Soul Burn, not enough damage there from that silence. Goody, looking for silence on a Demon. Oh, Demon did not expect to encounter the silence coming out. Long silence going. There's the Lucent Beam. The Eclipse. Demon wants to survive. He wants a finger. He can't get it. Poor Demon. Jo gonna pop his BKB. He's gonna try to go to town on Goody as well as Ryu. BKB going for Ryu right now. Jo's the only one here. He's gonna have to Shadowblade away. Do they have any vision? It doesn't look like it. There's the dust. Not in range, but they have a Gem of True Sight with Cakes. Jo desperately trying to get out. And Bambo here to provide more support. Fear was thinking about TPing, but man. Poor Demon. Poor Demon. Hodor. Gem of True Sight up still for that Storm Spirit has been pretty clutch for them, actually. But Typical Mistakes. I mean, right now, Fear gonna go down. Nyx Assassin getting that kill with that nice Vendetta initiation, but they still have a nice 10,000 experience, 15,000 gold lead. Typical Mistakes, if they can actually get some decent items here, and they'll get there eventually if they keep getting pickoffs like that, they'll definitely be in a good position. Cakes is actually pretty farmed right now at this point. Obviously, they're still pretty far behind, but you know, EG is, at this point, they're not really committing to Roche. They're not committing to a 5-man push. They're just trying to get pickoffs here. It's elongating the game. Obviously, they did get 16 for the Lion right now. He hasn't gotten a whole lot of kills. He's level 4, or he's got 4 kills, excuse me, and 4 deaths, as well as 3 assists on top of that. And Bambo, he's got his armlet, 2,000 gold in the bank, and he's made his living in his home up in the top jungle.
Now.
So Case in the top lane, gonna continue to farm away. Bambo, definitely in some trouble. There's gonna be, of course, the pull coming in from Cakes, and that'll provide the kill. So Bambo going down again this time in his jungle, their jungle, but it doesn't really necessarily matter. Demon, still farming away, not really sure what he's going for at this point. BKB done for the Drow Ranger, so everybody's got a BKB, so even if you wanted to finger somebody, well, not everybody, but... And there's a lot of silencers as well. Maybe he wants to go for BKB next on Bambo, or Demon, excuse me. Not necessarily sure. Roche is available. Ursa Warrior scouting everything out. Looks like they want to smoke gank, and by smoke gank I mean smoke to Roche. So here goes Typical Mistakes. Sheep and Sleazel are going to lead the way. The Treants, they might spot this out. Don't go in there yet. Okay, the Treants are about to despawn. Spell Shield is going to go. And now they're going to head into the Roche Pit right now. And it doesn't look like EG have any idea that this is happening right now. There's no vision on the river, as you can see. So Aegis is going to be going for the side of Typical Mistakes. Is Ryu going to grab it? Is Cakes going to grab it? Is Goody going to grab it? Looks like Ryu wants it. He also has an Eagle Song. Desperately trying to get to that Butterfly. Down in the bottom lane, are they going to try to go for this push here? These Raxes have completely regenerated. The tier 3 down here, very low in life. Not deniable. Not that anyone would deny that. Fear's going to continue to farm away. I'm not really sure what they're waiting for. I've said that a couple of times at this point. 683 gold for the Lion. Looking at Fear right now, he's got 2,000 gold on him. And looking at items, there's a Reaver up for Jo. Maybe he's waiting to get that Heart of Trask before they really try to push in. Beat is, of course, very close to a Bloodstone of his own. And yeah. The game is by no means over here, and I think if Typical Mistakes can keep farming the way they're farming, they can certainly grab a few kills and make a nice comeback happen. But it's just, it would be very surprising. I mean, wow, that experience lead just dramatically dropped in the past about 6-5 minutes. And 15,000 gold lead, so that's still there. They still have a nice gold lead, but that can get pretty diminished as well if they can get a few team fights. And right now, EG is not really playing aggressively here. The Roche, the Aegis, is up, of course, on, I believe it was Ryu. So, trying to get to that butterfly, and he's very close to it, by the way. And he's also got a BKB, which has 8 seconds of duration right now. So with that 8-second duration BKB, Finger of Death is probably not going to happen unless they catch him out somehow. They can get a Hex off on him or something like that, followed by a stun, and then just throw the finger out there. But at the same time, it's going to be trouble. Smoke King coming from Jo right now, as well as the rest of EG. They're going to spot out Goody. Shadowblade's going to go. There's the BKB, the pull, the silence, the Static Storm going in. Cakes. He's going to get fingered. There's the stun. There's the first finger for Demon with that Ags at level 16. Sheep taking a lot of damage right now. He's going to go down. Goody, that BKB is going to be done in a second. Demon, the cooldown. He doesn't have enough mana, by the way. There's the Eclipse going right now. Ryu with his BKB as well. There's a gem on the ground. Ryu doing a lot of damage, but he's also taking a lot of the BKB. Now Demon, the mana burn. He can't use it again. Sheep taking a lot of damage, but Bambo coming back. Meanwhile, Ryu's back in the game. There's going to be, of course, a triple kill for Jo right now. Meanwhile, Sleazel getting a grab on, of course, Beatis. But now there's an entire team wipe coming out on the side of TM. EG cleans up. Only one finger, unfortunately. The regen not quite there just yet, as it requires 625 mana to use. So he couldn't get it off twice, and then, of course, the mana burns were coming out from Sleazel left, right, and center. They're going to go straight for the tier 3 tower here in the mid lane. Of course, the Raxes are available naked down in the bottom lane. Looks like they want to take down the tier 3 here first. And they're going to go ahead and split push this and just try to get Mega Creeps all in one fell swoop. There's a fortification that'll delay this for a period of time, but I don't really know if they can defend. They might be able to defend one set of racks here. I think they might be able to do so. Meanwhile, Cake's looking to go on Bambo. Bambo taking a bit of damage. He does have his ultimate if he wants to use it. Insatiable Hunger will be popped, but not used. Of course, as Cakes does get out of there. Just looking to deny him the time to really try to take those Raxes. Now the mid Raxes are gone. Bottom Raxes are going to be taken as well. But here comes the defense coming out of the side of Typical Mistakes. They're trying to push this back as much as possible. Jo, he doesn't have his Elder Dragon form for another 23 seconds, but of course this is a melee Rax gone. Top lane. Their Raxes are gone there. Cake's trying to go on Demon. He's silenced up as well. He's taking quite a bit of damage, and he can't get it. The Geometry set is on the ground. No finger for him again, but GG is in fact called. Bambo looking to go on Cakes right now. Demon does go down, but he will buy right back. Sheep going to go down to Insatiable Hunger and get Incapacitating Bite, excuse me. Cakes now, he's going to get sprouted up. Doing some damage is Fear. There's the Elder Dragon form to silence on his Sleazel. Silence, of course, on to Bambo right back from Cakes. Cakes looking to take a kill here on Bambo. He's going to grab it, and he keeps just jumping around, making it hard for Jo. Beatis says help. Now Jo taking a bit of damage. Doesn't really necessarily matter. Now Jo taking even more damage. There's the BKB, and Cakes, he's going to go down. Fear's going to take that kill as that man fight is over. And GG was called, so your winners are going to be EG, 2-0. That's their first victory in Group B, and they did it in fine style. Finger of Death, long range. Demon picks up that kill on the side of Luna. Luna's going to buy right back. There's the Earth Spike. He's got to wait 13 seconds. There's another Hex. Can he get another one off? 10 seconds. Ryu. He does not have his BKB. Now TP coming out from Ryu. Demon. He's got that finger. Oh, immediate glimpse coming back. Here we go. 1 second. The finger. No, the silence on the Demon. He can't get it. Demon, no. Oh, no. And Bambo's going to come in and try to clean up. Ryu, of course, has a shotgun. Ryu's going to try to do some damage here. There's the BKB. Bambo with Insatiable Hunger, trying to do as much damage as possible. Can he get the kill? Yes, he will. Bambo gets the kill. Oh, goodness. Double kill for Cakes in the meantime. The game is over, ladies and gentlemen, for all intents and purposes, but thank you for sticking around. Last game was a little bit interesting. A lot of crazy fights going on, and Demon, well, he lived the dream, the American dream, ladies and gentlemen. 6, and 8. The almost most farm person in the game with 15,000 net worth on a Lion. with that Aghanim Scepter. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It's been a long night of casting, but it's been really, really fun. I want to thank everybody who joined us in chat. You guys are great. Make sure you check out nationalesl.com. Check out neodota.com for more updates on things like Much Ado About Dota, a show that I produce. A lot of fun. Check that out. The VOD for episode 22 is out, if you'd like to check that up on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and do the VODs for tonight's games as soon as I get done here. If you enjoyed my casting, you can follow me at MautDota2. As you can see, that is where you can find me on Twitter. Also, check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/MautDota2. I apologize for any mic issues that happened. I apologize for any technical issues. I'll stick around a little while and chat and talk with you guys if you'd like when the game is done. But for now, I'm going to throw up some AFK screens and just go ahead and turn some music on. So thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Let me know how you thought the cast was, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good one, guys. Oh, also, before you leave, tomorrow, I'm not sure what time we're starting, but we are doing more group stage games, so we'll be back tomorrow. All right? See you guys later.